gateways, smart badges, all have been, upgraded to make the data more accurate. And the two big pieces of this is the AI part that we're going to talk about and the predictive analytics. So let's start with the predictive analytics. This is the Workforce OS. What the Workforce OS does is all the data that we've captured from worker certification, onboarding, compliance, their timesheets, their movements using smart badges, their facial recognition, layers that data with project management data, like or the government requirements data or historical data to see the trends on how the project is performing, compare with past or compare with the past projects, and provide insights on what's the score of your project. It's like a FICO score where a safety manager who does not have time to be proactive or does not have a time to look into the credentials of each worker can get an alert on a weekly basis or a monthly basis when the score drops from 95 to 93. He can get an alert and say, like, why is this dropping, right? Because I've been to the job site like last week, and he was saying, I don't have a time to look into the worker certification. But the score, like a FICO score, you definitely want to be keeping track of that because that's a proactive alert for the safety manager or operations manager or productivity manager to be accurately looking at the data, to be proactive about it, So that's the integrated actionable insights using predictive insights to be more safer overall. Yeah,
that's great. I definitely get the comment from a lot of clients. Okay, I got all this data. How do I use it?
Correct.
Right? So I think Workforce OS is doing a great job of giving our clients a general view of how they're doing, and the dips are certainly relevant. But I do also want to ask you, because we've been testing this product a lot, I don't know if we're ready to reveal it, but we might as well talk about it. I'd like to talk about your AI chatbot, Bob.
Yeah.
Can you introduce Bob?
Yes, so Bob is huge, right?
What is Bob?
Yes, Bob is an AI assistant. Bob is an AI assistant that has that replaces basically how everybody wanted to get a report for, let's say, the huge demand for all different kinds of reports. Somebody wants to know who was at a certain zone when an incident happened, or somebody wants to know who entered from this gate at this time because of various reasons, or whose certificates are expiring, or we have examples of what are the key examples of things that you've seen?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. So a big part of my job is actually answering these questions. So
Correct.
It seems that Bob is going to be taking some heavy lifting away from the customer success department.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the questions I get. Send me a list of randomized workers, right?
Yeah.
Give me a random list. It's really never ending, and a lot of times the clients call our team and say, hey, I need help writing this report, and Bob is literally going to write this report for you. You ask it a question, it exports an Excel file, and I think it's going to be revolutionary. I think that as you kind of roll it out, definitely get excited about showing some demos of Bob. I think it'll really capture a lot of people's attention, so it's great to hear your perspective.
Yeah, and I think Bob is also powerful to give you a data report which combines multiple data sets. So in construction, there's a lot of integrated data management that happens, certificate expired, where is the worker? These are two different kinds of data sets. Where is the worker and certification? Or there could be reports like what trade they are and how many hours work they've worked, and combine them into certain tables, right? And the Excel spreadsheet, it will take hours to build the spreadsheets. Now Bob can put this down together in a simple language. A super can type in, how many workers work in this area from which trade. Boom, gives you 1 second, it'll give you a report, right? The bigger vision here is to automate the daily report. So that's the part where every construction super needs to do to prepare a daily report. And Kwant has majority of the data that is required to make this report. We're also integrating with different project management softwares and safety softwares to bring additional data points in, where the super will get an automated report, and he can edit it after he downloads it and put his flair to it, and then send it out as an amazingly beautiful report that he gets a lot of great feedback for, and that's where we're going towards, with saving a lot of time and giving back time to the supers, because these are standard reports. It does not need to spend, the super doesn't need to spend hour a day making these reports, and so we're very excited about this feature. Yeah.
So what you're saying is the daily log soon
Yes.
will do itself.
Exactly.
All right.
Automating daily reports.
All right, that's great. I think we're close. So Niran, I want to thank you very much for joining our podcast and giving your perspective. It's been really a great conversation.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thanks, Mike, for inviting me, and I hope to continue talking more about these features. Yeah, thank you for that.
All right, so I think we're going to close. It's been great, and that's it.
That's it.